Hi guys, welcome to the Music B&B. My name is Callum and today we are reacting to an artist known as Dominic Charon with the album Home. Now, I'm going to give you a bit of background about this album and the artist, so I'm going to enter chipmunk mode just to speed things up a little so we can get right to reacting to the music.
I'm a musician from Chicago that just recently moved out of Arizona. I was in the local scene of Chicago for years, playing in multiple hard rock alternative bands. It has been a goal of mine to record a solo concept album for some time now. During the move and settle to Arizona, I finally accomplished this. I worked with musicians from around the world, the drummer from Italy, lead guitar from France, keyboards from Colombia, bass from USA. It was a fun project to give them examples of what I wanted done, and just in the ability to do it better. All lyrics and music is written by myself. The album Home is a concept album, the narrator in song 1 explaining the story he is going to tell and how stories change over time. It is about a man that leaves his dying planet, travelling across the stars in search for the woman he loves. I grew up listening to a lot of alternative 90s and then eventually classic rock and progressive rock from the 60s, 70s and 80s. I have made an attempt at meshing the two genres of alternative rock with some keyboard and guitar heavy styles attuned to Styx, yes, Kansas.
Okay, let's dive on into it. If you like it, make sure to add it to your streaming services. It is linked below in the description. Let's give this a go. Dominic Charon. First song, These Are the Stories. Ooh, very Queen. Promising so far. Exciting. Oh, cool. Love that synth there. Very nicely produced. This is really well produced. Exciting punchy intro, which is what you need. Nice voice too. Like the singing in the background like that. That's quite cool. I'm loving the bass as well. It's not just following simple chord structures. It's got its own runs going on. Everything's thought through. Drum production is lovely. That ride cymbal there. It's gorgeous. Yeah, so this is the concept album, isn't it? They're explaining the story he's going to tell. How they change over time. Leaving a dying planet. Imagine you're leaving a dying planet right now in search of the woman you love, traveling across those stars. You can do it. These are the stories that I make. These are the stories that... That's awesome. It sounds like the start of a rock opera there. These are the stories. Lovely start. Beautiful girl. Okay, this is very Guns N' Roses here. Mixed with AC/DC almost. I'm loving the science fiction concept as well. Still keeping that energy going. A little less exciting than the first track. That's not a bad thing. Lovely highs from the vocalist, like. We got the R's and the O's similar to the last track, okay. I like that. Then they join in with the last half of the kind of verse there. The chorus even. Yeah, I love how cleverly worked in the harmonies are. Really just emphasizing that this is a chorus with beautiful harmonies. Oh, bluesy piano run. I'm loving that. If you like any of these, add them to your streaming services, guys. Linked in the description. I don't know why I struggle to say that so much. Linked in the description. This one's catchy. I say they both have. I can still hear like the last song. These others do. Knows how to get a chorus. This track's a little bit on the long side. I think it's 4 minutes 44 seconds. So I wonder where it's going to go. It's going to keep my interest. So far it is. Solo. Passing it over to the guitar, okay. Feeling like on this track it's a bit extra, a bit showy. It's very typical of those times, to be honest. 60s, 70s, 80s glam rockish kind of stuff. I feel like some parts could have been trimmed down, halved perhaps. You could have had those both solos half the length, for example. But that's personal taste. Some people love all that stuff. Okay, I think I like this hook. Could have been done more because it's got that it's got a rest in it, it's got a break. Whereas most of the song was like a wall of sound throughout, so it didn't have that break. And remember, silence is golden. Having breaks is important because it gets the listener's attention back.
Wake up early in the morning.
The signal.
Make up reasons to get out of bed. 'Cause even though you are gone, all the little things still make a difference.
Okay, this is interesting. This is a different kind of genre. I'm almost
struggle through the day. Living life afraid to turn the page. But deep inside of my heart, a story is not finished. It has only just begun.
I'm liking the lower singing of Dominic too. Probably more than the highs, and I like the highs. This is more like a rock and a hard rock style. verging on like a punky sounding Oasis. Okay, this one's cool. I think The Signal's my favorite so far. Yes. This one feels more to the point as well, and less showy than Beautiful Girl. Sim in the background. That's such a cool sim. I love it. Then the highs. Those highs are lovely. High vocals. This part of the song was kind of the chance to have some breaks of silence. Maybe some dun-dun-dun, like that pause there. I feel like we need more of that going on. It's just walls of sound. Silence is golden. That was good. Boom, boom. Switching up the flow every now and then. Especially on the final chorus. Oh, that's cool. The Morse code there. Really fulfilling that concept. Really fulfilling that concept. I like that. Okay, our next one is Take Off. The Signal is my favorite so far. Followed by These Other Stories. I like that bit, this bit here, post-chorus. Nice harmonising bass there. I think I kind of almost want the drums to just stop for a bit. Like this bit could have just been like a hi-hat and then come back in. Varying the second verse from the first verse more. Think of your second verse as your verse 1.5, you know, vary it slightly. But this is very quick to get to the chorus, which is nice. So we've had introducing the stories, a song about a beautiful girl, there was a signal, receiving the message, this song about taking off then. Very cool as a concept. So far I'm enjoying this concept. Oh, that bass then, blim, 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 blim. That was like that little run at the end. Ah, that was a good dun, dun. That little bass run at the end just reminded me of the basses from Iron Maiden. You can hear the inspiration. It's done tastefully, and it's definitely got its own style within this realm. It's something that adds to the conversation of, you know, this stuff from the past. It's not like it's the same old, oh, we've heard this a million times. I'm hearing things that I know and are familiar to me, like the first time. Okay, this is P2X-3YZ. Assuming that's the name of the planet it's going to, I don't know. I'm gonna have to Google P2X-3YZ. Okay, that's fine. Stargate Renaissance Wiki. I think I'm getting into some sort of wormhole. I'm not too sure what's going on. Something about space. It's nice to have this calm break song. I'm getting distracted by it. It's really nice though, this is a lovely tone. Earth, known as Terra's ancient Midgard to the humans settled by the Asgard Tower Reef, and designated P2X-3YZ by the Tower Reef as the third planet. So, okay, so it's kind of like Stargate called it this, I think. Anyway, enough. It's nice to take it back with this song, slow down a bit, have a little bit of a break in the album. I think I'm getting all the sounds of the album, so mostly it's hard rock guitars, bands, great. What I'm enjoying is the varying of synth sounds. It's not always the same synth sound, which keeps it fresh to the ear. So like we've got an organ sound in this song. We had like a more of electronic synths in the past, and like I would call them like alien sounding synths. Yeah, like this. I imagine this is being played on the guitar, that's all I can see. Very cool. Beautiful stuff, beautiful stuff. Oh, what gorgeous way to end that.
TW4 to Charon. Do you copy? Over.
Okay, next song is called New World, so the rocket's landed, I think.
Here I am looking outside. All I see is the stars. So many people behind me. Don't know who they are. The radio is all gone dead. So I will dream of you instead. I know in time will be you and I with the old, in with the new.
innocent, very innocent. Sorry, I haven't spoken much. I've just been enjoying it, just vibing with it. At this point in the album, I'm fully locked into the idea, the concepts of the world. I just enjoy it. Ooh, cool bass run. I don't know what, the bassist just kills it. I mean, so do all the instrumentalists, let's be honest. Bit busy here though with the lyrics and the solo. That was a cool. Definitely nice calm section in. Whole New World was nice. I wouldn't say there was anything about it that was like stand out to me as memorable, but it was definitely upbeat, catchy, lovely tune, well thought out, a little busy at times. This next one's interesting. It's called Ixchel. I just looked it up before I got to it, and it reminded me and made me remember it's Mayan. Ixchel was a god. Jaguar goddess of midwifery and medicine in Mayan culture. Maya culture.
As I'm floating out here in the dark, and all my mind can do is just think about the past and a tale about the passing of the moon.
This is the calm one, is it?
The lessons that I've learned I'll keep in mind, 'cause I know that in time,
I love the kind of like pan flutey type sounds here. Really like paint the picture of this sort of Mayan culture here.
I can write it in a song for all to play and let the children sing. Goodbye, it was too soon. Farewell, hello to emptiness. We shall not forget the
A little too high there, I think. That's a bit of a reach. Vocals have been amazing so far. That was a little bit too much of a reach. I can feel the voice straining there.
It's us who bring so much pain for the God of the sun. The loss of love was just too much to take. I could never be a teacher,
Nice
no
harmonies.
poet or a saint, but a man who
Bit of a drag I'm feeling on this one. It's nice, but it's slow, so it's not moving fast enough, I'd say, for me. But if I was listening to this on a more casual kind of basis, I don't think I'd be as bothered. But because I'm like purely like hyper focusing on these tracks, you know, I think I need more. Because let's be honest, when people casually listen to music, they are doing other things as well, aren't they? Yeah, I feel like this track maybe could have been played like 2 steps down on the guitars, the bass. And it might have just been a little bit easier to hit that high note in the chorus, because I feel like that high note is needed and necessary and a good part of the chorus, but it's just a little bit too high for the voice there. Every solo has been so like purposeful and beautiful. It hasn't really felt like too often that it's a solo for the sake of a solo. It felt almost necessary in most things. I think just one time in New World where it's just too busy and clashed with the vocals. Other than that, guitars have been, tasteful. Ooh, harmonies are good. Okay, we've got 3 more on this album. After Ixchel, it feels like it's winding down, but who knows where it could go. This next track is called Home. So, is it about finding a new home where you are, or is it going back to your home? I like that little leading note, boom dip, boom dip. It's quite pop in its sensibility. It reminds me a bit of Blondie, for example. Like do the octave things on Glass Heart, or whatever the name of the song was. Heart of Love? Heart Glass. Oh, so it's about missing home. Okay. Home's not a place. Home is the person you find that you love. Oh, so much emotion. Like that there. Nice synth there. All tasteful. The bass. We'll say the drums feel very well played, but in terms of like the character of the drums, like the person you feel, I can feel the person playing in the guitar, because you get that through the solos. I can feel the person playing in the bass runs and the little things here and there. But the drums are very sort of like I'm playing what I'm supposed to play. So, you know, in a way, the drums feel a little characterless, but it's so hard to come across someone that has that unique style that's like that is a unique drummer, if you know what I mean. It's not a bad thing, it's just a thing I kind of noticed. Maybe it's too well in time, too well overly produced in terms of the drums. But yeah, they're very neat, I'd say. They're very uniform. I liked Home. That's one of my favourites on this album. It was upbeat, catchy, had a good message. If I did get the message correct. Is this the time? Is our next song. Missing a question mark. Gotta get that question mark in there. This is a question. Sorry, I'm British. I have to correct people's grammar. It is the law in Britain. I would say at this point in the album I'm starting to figure out a formula that is getting a bit a bit samey. So it's verse, there always seems to be a pre-chorus, then there's a chorus, then there's a post-chorus, verse, pre-chorus, and so on. And then there's also the post-second chorus solo, and that's the formula I'm getting. Maybe it would have been nice to vary, so like this song, there's no pre-chorus, go straight to the chorus, or in this one, no post-chorus, just straight to the second verse or something. I think more stuff like that to vary the structure of songs would have helped. Maybe a song that didn't need a solo in it, for example, or maybe a solo that's at the start of the song, we're crazy. Harmonies have been a great feature on this album. Bassist is just going for it in this one too. Synth and the guitar playing together on this one. So there's a lot of Brian May-esque sounds coming from this guitarist. There's a lot of like emotion in it. Even just down to like the way there's bends, or the way it sounds almost operatic at times. It's not always sounding like that. It also sounds like the guitarist that's playing it. Then it can sound like an AC/DC solo sometimes. And then it can sound like this. Yeah, a bit long this one. Again, could have been cut in some places. Been made a little bit more concise. I think what would be nice to boost the vocals a bit more, especially when you're in that higher range, is just to sing an octave down as well and layer it together. And I think he's actually done that. I just think it's a little bit quiet, because I can hear someone singing an octave down. Oh, Love that chord ending there. Nice way to end it, though. Okay. We're on to our final track. It's called Reprise. Great production. So, like, throughout all of this, production is faultless.
Out of the blue and into the black. We knew right then that there was no turning back. Let go of all I feel we felt deep inside. With a little faith, we looked up into the sky and said, Guardian angel, we sent a message out to you, and you answered, told us all what to do.
Yeah, this is cool. The lower octave sounds a bit louder in this track too, so it's blending together well. Another post-chorus. Is it necessary all the time? I don't know, this is a shorter track, so maybe. Unless this is the chorus. I'm not so sure on this one, you know? Loving the synth. Wow. Harmony's great. Yeah, it does feel like a journey. Something here. I feel like I'm in a rocket flying off somewhere else again. Feels like there's more to this story. Like there could be a home 2. Pick up where you left off. I would love to hear maybe more of the electronic elements coming into this, and then bring in the guitars at a later point, or a version of Home that is purely like 80s synth type stuff, and see what you can create from that.
And by her side was the man who shaped us love that made it home.
Yeah, those things are gorgeous. I love them on their own like this. Amazing. Okay. Now it's time for my review. Oosh. Wow. I like to review albums on the following 5 criteria, giving each piece of criteria, each criterion, a score out of 10, and then an average-ish rating. So it goes flow, lyrics, artwork, production, and singing. Let's start with the flow. I'd like to give the flow of the project an 8 out of 10. I thought, on the whole, the project did flow together very nicely. It was very upbeat, and there were times where it did kind of go a bit calmer and quieter. At times, I felt things dragged on a little bit too long, were a bit showy, and could have been cut back. But that's personal taste. So yeah, 8 out of 10 for the flow. Lyrics, I would like to give the lyrics a 10 out of 10. I thought the lyrics were great because it was based on this concept, and it grew and it built from start to finish. It was all focused, and it was great because it was focused on a topic. It wasn't just like a typical topic, and I love that because I'm a fan of concepts, and I love that. Artwork, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. Really love the artwork. Very nicely thought through. Production, I'm going to give the production a 9 out of 10. I think I would have liked a little bit more rawness from the drums. Like I said, I think they were a bit too uniform and formulaic. So yeah, 9 out of 10. Faultless production though. Faultless. Like, it sounded so nice, so well blended. Everything was done perfectly. Yeah. And then singing. Singing, I'm also going to give, shall we say 8.5, something like that. 8.5 out of 10. I thought the singing was great. I feel like Dominic has been pushing himself into really high up realms, and sometimes it's just a little bit too high that you can feel the strain a little. Not that Dominic can't hit the highs, and he can, but I think there's a limit, and occasionally it tipped over the limit to the point where your eyes start to narrow a bit because you're like, ooh, should you have tried to go for that? Could you have done that a different way? But there will be people out there that enjoyed that and thought it was fine. So, music's subjective, singers are subjective. Who you like as a singer is subjective too. So if I could give like an overall rating to this project, I'd probably give it somewhere between 8.5 to a 9 out of 10. Amazing concept album, seen through from start to finish, had its own unique sounds, wasn't too boring and lazy. It changed up enough to make it interesting. It was fun. It was upbeat. It was positive. It was hopeful. It was just a lovely, lovely album to listen to, and I'm so glad I got to listen to this today. So yeah, if you liked it, make sure to add it to your streaming services. And remember, in a world where everyone wants to be heard and no one's doing the listening, be the one that does the listening. Goodbye, I guess.
Bye, ladies and gentlemen.